Work in progress. But I'm now going to hand over to Mia and Alex, who are going to say a few words.
Am I going to cry?
No, hopefully you're going to laugh. They're going to say a few words about their mum.
Just a few words.
Always go first.
Guys, let's hand over to Mia and Alex. Over to you guys.
So we started a tradition for Dad's birthday. We've become a bit of speech givers. We were going to do a speech between the four of us in Paris, but it didn't really pan out, so we weren't expecting to do such a big crowd. We've had to slightly take some things out for the audience.
The comments about the Botox.
So if you don't know, my name's Mia and this is Alex, and we've got the honour to be here to be the daughters of the woman we're celebrating today.
So today is all about you, Mum. It's your 60th birthday, but we thought it was only right if we say a few words. Some sweet, some slightly savage. They all come from love. A lot of love, and maybe just a little bit of revenge for all the time you've roasted what we're wearing when we go out.
Like today, as you've all heard me do today. So let's begin with the good stuff before we move on to a bit more of the mean, because let's be honest, there's a lot of material for both. So Mum, you're the most caring, thoughtful and endlessly selfless woman we've ever known. You don't just think about others, you act. Heaven forbid I'll get a stain on my top. I'll come home, she would have bought it in 2 different colours and 3 sizes, ready to replace it for me. If I have a bad day, she'll lay with me, no questions asked, until suddenly things never feel quite so heavy. She gives the best advice, annoyingly, almost like a guru, which you wouldn't think seeing her now. She's always fair. She's always fair, never dramatic, and annoyingly correct. And definitely honest, a little too honest at times.
Especially when you've just got ready to go out and you hit the classic line, have you showered? Your hair looks a bit greasy. Or your most famous one, which I seem to get every single morning, God, you look really tired. Mum, you keep us very humble.
And then let's be honest, Mum, there's your driving. You don't so much as drive, but you conduct a full contact bumper ballet. If there's a solid stationary object within a 5-metre radius, you will somehow find it and manage to hit it. That's not true.
Come on.
But let's be honest, you cannot think of our mum and not think of her iconic bleached pixie cut. It's going through more faces than we have. 1 minute it's Annie Lennox, the next minute it's giving Draco Malfoy on holiday. I will always remember the day she went rogue and dyed her hair red when I was in reception.
I remember that. She wore the pink
screamed
coat.
and bawled my eyes out, believing I was truly being kidnapped by a stranger.
And then there's Mum's love of words, not just in conversation, though let's be honest, she's never short of those, but in her daily wordle ritual. So a lot of you don't see this. This woman, I've never seen so obsessed with an online game in my life.
It's called Wordle. She
Wordle,
loves
yeah.
it.
No one dare speak until she's solved it. Solo, no clues, no cheating. She makes a point of saying that she never cheats. She's a walking thesaurus with a competitive streak. And when she's not playing Wordle, she's falling for every ad that pops up on Facebook. If it's weird, wonderful, or completely unnecessary, she's ordering it. We've had miracle creams, bizarre kitchen tools, and yes, even a cuckoo clock. Not the one that you can see in the kitchen, another one.
With an actual bird
Which,
coming
yeah,
out.
it was a lot. Of course, also like her dad before her, Mum has taught us the importance of a strong pour. A woman should always be able to handle her drink and look good doing it, even if it means doing a French exit at 7 p.m, which we're sure you're already planning on doing today.
Our mum is also a master of cards. She's a true blackjack and sevens assassin, just like evil Edna before her. She never let us win. That's her mum, for those you don't know. She didn't like the nickname, but it continues after she's won. Even when we were small, she would never let us win, making sure we learned how to play properly. We'd be in Spain and we'd actually have card holders because our hands were too small to physically hold the hand, but we'd be gambling with pennies with her and our grandparents. Learning the rules of the game and how to use gracefully, which we never did and still don't, but I'm sure that's more because of Dad than because of Mum.
She embodies her parents in perfect equilibrium. She's the perfect balance of bold and soft, strength and sweetness.
Our mum is the queen of special occasions, as I'm sure you all know. You're here for one today. Christmases, birthdays, Easter, Mum is on it, and she will make the most of it. She takes every opportunity to add magic and spark into those she loves life and make sure we're celebrated continuously growing up and still today. Christmas is always one of our favourite time of year, and Mum always goes out of her way to make it as special as possible. Decorating, baking her classic treats like shortbread and Nan's sausage rolls, Christmas movie nights, hot chocolate, but more importantly, she always makes sure we're surrounded with love and family. Mum has always believed in us so loudly and proudly that me and Alex have never noticed if no one else was. Whether it was hard day at college, she dropped everything to drive and rescue us.
Just to add to that, so I would add, when I went to college, I absolutely hated it. This woman, every single lunch break, would come and pick me up, drive me to the local pub. I would not drink, but we would just sit and she would let me cry in the car park, and then would only take me back to college when I was ready to go back in. Genuinely would not have got through college without you. It was incredibly traumatic.
Good, that was the target. She hadn't cried over But yeah, so she's always believed in us. Or whether it's making our favourite dinner when we're sad, she's always there to pick us up after a long day. She's got special pasta, all the meals you could think of. On holiday, even today, she's always making sure everyone's sun cream, bug sprayed and hydrated. And she still makes sure Alex gets to go to Disney every year, because standing in line at a theme park for 12 hours with her, just because that's what love looks like when it's coming from Mum.
I would add, she does claim that she loves to go to Disney. And you've always made us feel celebrated for being exactly who we are, even though we're completely different. You somehow know how to mother us both in just the right way. You've made our house feel like a home, the chaos feel like calm, and our lives feel full of love.
One of our biggest inspirations that Dad's tried to kind of steal our thunder here has been watching the love between our mum and dad endure from when they were just 16 to now 60. They have definitely taught us how to be, and at times definitely not to be, in a loving relationship, strong enough to endure decades of ups and downs. They've shown us it's not always a Disney film, but it's better to be best friends. They always show up for each other, even when they don't like each other. They've shown us what true love and commitment looks like, and it inspires us to this day. Mum is more than just a mum, and she's more than a wife. She's a friend, a sister, and everybody who knows her loves her. She's a fantastic woman. She's strong, opinionated, and has always taught me and Alex to take up space in any room we're in and to never hold back our opinions. She's an incredible cook and has taught me a passion for flavours and food from around the world from an early age. She took me to Tots Cookery as a toddler, and still to this day we go to every food and Christmas fair we can find each year to share this passion together. She is an adventurer and world explorer, as I'm sure you can't hear enough about every time we talk to her.
But she does also, now she's got a freedom pass, take the bus now.
Big step.
And she's also an avid reader. Like, I have never seen anyone other than this woman get through as many books as she gets through on a weekly basis. It is literally insane.
And of course she's super spontaneous, especially when it bowls a drink and a tuk-tuk in Thailand. You can catch this woman jumping on anything.
Sometimes my luck is in. Not so much these days.
So tonight we raise a glass to the woman who's raised us with fierce love, hilarious honesty, card game domination, and just enough chaos to make things fun.
Happy 60th, Mum. You're everything we could ever hope to be, minus the car crashes. We love you. Cheers to you, and many more years living with us.